Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Garrett here, coming at you with the follow-up to our Team Building Tuesday video where we built this little team here, OU team revolving around a physical Greninja this past Tuesday. We are now going to have a Pokemon Live session where we basically run with this team. Now, before we start, I wanted to say something about Zapdos's EV spread. I might get criticized for the spread that I have here. Honestly, what I'm thinking about doing is taking out the special defense because I have also noticed that there hasn't really been much use for that. I'm using him mainly for physical defense, so we're just going to rock out with this. Everything else I'm fine with, so we're just going to go ahead and, I didn't mean to completely exit out of the team builder. No! Bring it back. Alright. Just wanted to have it pulled up just in case we ever needed to like do some crazy stuff, do some crazy calcs or anything like that. But we're gonna go ahead and kick off this live. Hopefully try and come out with a winning differential. Probably gonna go for 3 or 4 battles, depending on how good they are. And we're gonna go ahead and start off right here. I don't know how loud this music is. This is probably the best. See how professional I am setting this settings before I was even ready. He's definitely probably going to lead off as Ferrothorn as Greninja. I guess in whatever case, Magearna is not the best bet because of course he leads off with his defensive Garchomp, which he has just revealed it to be. At least I would hope that's what it is, seeing how confidently he led off with that. But it is definitely his Stealth Rock setter. What we can do is go straight for the Defog because it's unclear exactly what he's going to want to do. He's going to go out to his Latias. Not bad. Definitely probably his Mega. So our best bet is probably honestly going back out into Magearna. We're going to go back out into Magearna because we can wall anything this guy wants to throw at us. Psychics are doing nothing. We could threaten him out with a Flare Cannon, and that would probably bring in his Ferrothorn. So I'd say our safest bet is going for the nice Volt Switch. Yeah, because we didn't want to predict anything. We want to go get a nice Volt Switch off. This could give me the possibility to go out into my physical Greninja. Because there's no way this thing is scarfed, right? Let me see here. Greninja. Rocking this. Versus a regular Volca Rona. Yeah, Waterfall kills this thing 100%. Let's just do it. Let's just all out. We brought it here for a reason. I mean, what do they swap though? Who do they swap into? What's their switching? Ferrothorn? We don't want to risk it. Do we? Yeah, we should have risked it. Whatever. I guess one of our safest bets is going out into Magearna because there's really nothing this thing can do to us. We could swap out into Ferrothorn, predict the Stealth Rocks, probably get a knockoff off, but it's going to go straight for the Power Whip. So what we can do here is we can freely go for Volt Switch, predicting the swap to Greninja, because there's no way he was going to want to keep in his Ferrothorn there. So right about now we have a pretty decent matchup. This will give us the ability to go out into Dishwasher, and no matter who resists it or what, we can get off a nice Choice Scarf Moonblast. Even if he wants to bring the Ferrothorn back out, we can go out into Landorus. Yes, he's going to go out to the Ferrothorn, so we can go out to Landorus, predicting even if he goes for Power Whip, max defense Landorus. I'm pretty sure. Just about. I'm a very mixed defense Landorus. And, you know, yeah, there's the spikes. We're just going to go for another Defog. And then now we're going to go out to Magearna. Swap into Magearna on whatever this Greninja wants to go for. Because even if he's physical Greninja like I am a decently bulky Pokemon. Magearna, if I'm not mistaken, is 266. Not bad in defense. But we eat up an Ice Beam, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we devour that Ice Beam. So I can literally should have predicted the Garchomp swap. That was pretty obvious. But this gives me the chance to go out into my Landorus, and then I can just swap right back out into my Greninja. Like, I don't have to play this game, you know. So now I can just click Flare Cannon, because no matter who comes in, they're not going to take a Flare Cannon. He could swap out into his Garchomp, and I missed my Flare Cannon. Honestly, that sucks. Sucks. Well, this will give me a chance. I can save Magearna. This will give me a chance to go right back out into Landorus. This is just a crazy, weird switching thing we're on right now. He goes out into his Tapu Lele. I'm not confident. I don't really need my Landorus for much in this battle, but I would like to try and go for a knockoff. I live his Moonblast. I get a knockoff off, and we knock Choice Specs off. Nice. Nice. There's no reason not to just click Earthquake right now. We'll die to a Psyshock, and that's fine. But this gives us the opportunity to go out into our own. I could just go for Shadow Sneak. I'm pretty positive that a Shadow Sneak is going to kill a Tapu Lele. Oh, well, duh. Because the Psychic Terrain's still up, so I wouldn't be able to Shadow Sneak him. So I guess my best bet really is to just go right out into Dishwasher and just click my own Moonblast. I mean, his Tapu Lele is still definitely a Pokemon he could keep around. But if he decides to keep it in right now, I'm pretty sure my own Tapu Lele is going to demolish it. I'm pretty sure he just switched. I have to check back, but my own Moonblast is doing a decent amount of damage. But this thing's going to be here. We're going to go back out into Grinding Gears. We're going to risk it. He could just stay in. Yeah, I figured he was just going to stay in because that did do a lot of damage. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into Zapdos, and we're going to click Heat Wave because we're not afraid of who he wants to bring in. Latios, you know, is different exception. We're going to go for the Roar just to see what our opponent here wants to go for, if it's a Calm Mind Latios set or not. We're about to see. We're about to check and find out. He's straight up attack, so he's straight up Draco Meteor, which is kind of awful for us because now this brings back up the Psychic Terrain. All I can do is Roost, and he's gonna go for the Moonblast. That's fine. I'd rather sit here and just Roost up, install out your Moonblasts. He's gonna go for Psyshock. I have to go out into my own. I have to. And I have to swap into Tyranitar, I feel. No, he stayed in. Damn it, why did he stay in? I guess he just didn't have anything to lose after that. Now I don't think I can live in Moonblast because that was super effective damage. Yep. Oh boy. But I think the Psychic Terrain is down, so I can Shadow Sneak freely here and kill the Tapu Lele. Okay. Now we just have to worry about Garchomp and Ferrothorn here. Big boy. Well, here we go out to Zapdos because he has not revealed yet that he has Leech Seed, so that makes me think this is more of a defensive attacking Pokemon. I can easily swap into my Tapu Lele on this thing. Even though you throw Psychic my way, I can throw a Moonblast right at you and not kill you. Interesting. Well, this gives me the chance to go out into Greninja here, and I can pretty much just click Ice Punch right here. See how much this does to a Ferrothorn. Oh yeah, that's doing the damn thing. That's doing the damn thing right there. Alright, so we get that thing out of here. Oh yeah, all he can do is go out into his Volcarona, who shouldn't be doing much damage to my Zapdos. It's got Bloom Doom. Interesting. We're just going to sit here and go for Discharge. just going to sit here and go for Discharge. Unfortunately, he is going to go for a Quiver Dance, but we're going to try and Roar. We're going to get rid of those stat boosts because we don't want any of that. He's going to go for the Fiery Dance and kill us, unfortunately, and now all we can do is hope and pray that a Choice Band Shadow Sneak kills. Nope. Well, that was the first battle, you guys. We're going to go ahead and try and get another one because we want to have faith that our team can do something, can do some kind of damage here. Looks like we got a pretty interesting, what is it, Aurora Veil? What's the name of that screen that Alola Ninetales gets? It, like, prevents status. I don't know. I feel like I can easily lead off with Landorus, unless he leads off with his Tapu Fini, which is not a bad lead. I guess above all leads, the Magearna is definitely probably one of the best ones because I come across Pokemon like this and it makes me not afraid to click that. So this will give me the chance to just Volt Switch, swap out of here. Go ahead and get a timer going. Yeah, so Landorus is going to pop out right now. Alright, so yes, this Pokemon is out here. Yes, he does have Leaf Seed. What we're going to do is go straight for a knockoff and get his Tapu Fini's leftovers up out of there. And then, as a result, we are going to swap out into Magearna on the incoming Tapu Fini. That's fine because we're Assault Vested, we don't care. I see no reason not to just go straight for the Volt Switch and get up out of this place. And I can swap out into Zapdos on the Ferrothorn. And there's no reason for me to not just click Heat Wave right now because it does mad damage to the Ferrothorn. And I think a Discharge kills from this range. I think a Discharge kills from this range. If I'm defensive. And this is a Ferro. And this is with like no special attack EVs either. Discharge is... yeah, and I have special attack EVs, so that doesn't kill. Definitely thought that would kill. But this still gives us a chance to knock it out this turn with the Discharge and get rid of it immediately. So that's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Out comes the Gengar, which is going to end up being a problem for us. I can go out into my Magearna because, once again, I don't fear anything this Pokemon has to go for. And I think I can Volt Switch right now. He's going to go for his Z-Power Never Ending Nightmare, which I'm going to tank. And then I'm going to Volt Switch on out on him. I'm going to go out into Banded Greninja, and we're going to click Shadow Sneak. If he swaps, who does he go to? He doesn't naturally outspeed me, so I can just easily click something like Waterfall if I wanted to. I think that's my best play. Waterfall. I could have tried to predict him going into Tapu Fini, which I probably could have done. I just wasn't even really thinking about it. I can't swap into the Tapu Fini on that Pokemon, but I can go for a Flash Cannon on this Pokemon, and that's a free Flash Cannon. Even if he wants to go out into his Charizard, which I don't see him wanting to do, it'll still be doing damage. So this, I remember what this is like. This is like a special kind of light screen. It's like a light screen and reflect all in one or something. But now the Charizard's going to come out, and now we have to unfortunately sack off the Magearna. Because this Charizard is probably Charizard X, that's right. And we're gonna have to Volt Switch up out of here. We're gonna have to. Then I gotta go out into my own Mega Pokemon, and I have to hope and pray that I can live any one of his attacks. I think I can, but we're just gonna have to see. We live a Dragon Claw. Stone Edge is gonna come through, and I think the Sandstorm is gonna take him out. So okay, so. Whew. Nervous there for a second. Unfortunately, our Tyranitar is, I think, a little out of the game right now. So our only best bet is just going for another Stone Edge, and he is going to go for the knockoff and kill us. My next best possible play is to just go out into the Tapu Fini and just sit here and click Moonblast, because I don't know how well even Gengar is going to want to take one of these. I can literally just sit here and click Moonblast if I play my cards right. And I think that's what's about to happen here. So even though he's got the hail up and is doing residual damage to me, I think the only Pokemon that can take any of my attacks right now is this Pokemon. And even if I lose my Tapu Lele trying to kill this Pokemon, I am not really scared because I've got a Zapdos. I'm a guy that has a Zapdos right now. And then we'll be easily able to take out the Gengar unless he's got like something crazy like Rock Ancient Power or Rock Slide or something like that, you know? Hidden Power Rock. He's got Shadow Ball. It's not doing enough damage to us and we're able to kill it with a Discharge. And then finally, all he's got left is his Tapu Fini. And that Pokemon is going to, I believe, die to a nice and powerful Discharge. Nice and powerful Discharge. Oh wow. Nature's Madness. We are a very, very agile Zapdos, juking and dodging these frickin' Nature's Madness. It's madness how hard we are dodging these things. So GG, GG in the chat. I got you. Nice battle. On to the next one. So we're at 1-1 right now. It really sucks that we had to open the video with loss, but at least we followed up with a decent win. So what we got here is we got Assault Vest, Tangrowth, we got Leftovers or Water MZ, Rotom Wash. You got I think Mega Mawile is in OU, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. So that's definitely Mega Mawile. Defensive Defog Mew, Air Balloon Heatran, Stealth Rocker. I'm pretty sure these two could be the same thing. Either this guy or this guy. I don't know. But based on that alone, I feel confident, I guess, going out into... That is a tough one. I mean, gosh, jeez. I feel best leading off with my Magearna. Yeah, okay, so he's going to start off with his Tangrowth. And we'll see exactly what kind of Tangrowth this is. It's not Assault Vest. Alright, we already know that. It's not Assault Vest. So that actually gives me the opportunity to go out into this Pokemon here. And threaten him out with a Psychic. To make him want to go into his... either one of his Steel types. Because that gives me the chance to swap into my Ground type, Landorus. And this will give me the opportunity to just click Knockoff. Because he's not going to want to stay in. He's going to come out and go into his Rocky Helmet Landorus. Alright, so I was right. You are the defensive variant. He's probably going to carry Knockoff of his own. So what I'm just going to do here is I'm just going to go for the Toxic. And then I'm just going to go ahead and reveal that I do, in fact, have Defog. So even if he swaps out, he's still Toxic, and there are still no rocks up. I obviously don't want to stay in on this thing. And I'm going to just sit in here until I somehow get the chance to wake up. But we're going to swap right back out into our own Landorus. Just going to go ahead and Defog. We're just going to go ahead and Defog. We don't really need to waste time doing this. And then, no reason not to just click Knockoff right here. I think, does he outspeed us? No, I think we outspeed him. Pretty sure we outspeed him. No, it's a speed tie. It's a speed tie. We were locked down at 218. I don't think I was running any speed investment. Yeah. He was pretty much the same. I'm just gonna go for Defog. Get rid of these rocks. I don't really care for rocks right now. Without a shadow of the doubt, as soon as I bring in this Magearna, he's gonna go right out into his Heatran, which will be a problem. And that's when I'll need to go right out into my Mega T-Tar. Or he actually decides to go out into his Mega Mawile, which could also be a problem for me. I have answers just in case anything goes wrong, so I can literally just go Mega T-Tar, Earthquake, almost kill. I think he's gonna go for Iron Head. Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't think the crit mattered, but you know, there it is. So Moonblast is here. Moonblast is now. I could just be out here clicking Psychic, but he's got a Mew, so. There you go. Moonblast literally did 7%. Now we have to go. I think now we have to go Zapdos. Why's the timer not started? We have to go Zapdos. But I don't think Zapdos 56 versus a Heatran. Say if it's defensive. Discharge is only doing around like 32.1%. But then again, I don't know what Heatran in response would have for me. I mean, Magma Storm, I guess, but I have Roost to counteract that. Nice. Nice move. So now the real question is, what is he going to do against me? He's going to go for Magma Storm, which did 44%. And their Sandstorm damage. Stealth Rocks. Sandstorm's gone. I just got hit by Magma Storm. So now I just got to discharge and hope for a paralysis. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So unfortunately, this guy's poisoning us right now. Which actually sucks. Doing damage. Why don't you please just get paralyzed? Get fully paralyzed right now. Yes. I feel like this is a good time to go for Roost. And it'll give me the ability to see if he actually has a fire type move. Because so far I've seen... Oh, no. Yeah, he has Magma Storm. What am I talking about? He's paralyzed. We're going to go for more discharges. We don't want to play these games. We're going for discharges. Okay, doing damage. Magma Storm's going to come through. And we're going to die to our Toxic, I believe. Yes. So now, this actually gives us the great opportunity to go out into this little guy right here. And it actually makes me wonder if this is a Heatran like this, you know, versus my Greninja. I know this is gonna. Oh, I didn't mean to click that one. I think that's the same one. Greninja, the totem Pokemon. Yeah, it's the same one. So, Waterfall is my best bet. Waterfall is unfortunately my best bet, but he is gonna go out to this thing. I knew he was gonna go out into this thing. But this gives me the ability to go out into Magearna and try to wake up. First turn. So we went for the Volt Switch. Nice. But what can we do against a Rotom? Does Gunk Shot even do the damage I need it to do? Gunk Shot is doing like 65. No, it's not. What about Tapu Lele? A Tapu Lele Scarf, rocking Thunderbolt. How much are we doing here? Thunderbolt is only doing. How is Thunderbolt only doing that much to a Rotom? I mean, I have to click Psychic, and he's just gonna bring out his Heatran or somebody, or his Mawile, who dies. I mean, thankfully, that's another Pokemon off the screen. And then there's Mew, who is the Pokemon I was afraid of. Rock Polish. Son, please leave. Nasty Plot. Get out of here. What does this Pokemon have for me? Because if he goes out into, like, his fucking, Oh! We out here juking. We dodging. Got a crit. Oh, I definitely don't want to take a Fire Blast, but this is the only Pokemon that I have to take Fire Blast. Guess we just have to take it. I guess so. Bye, Magearna. And then now the only thing I can do here is you're at +2 speed. You were at +2 speed. I think I can just go out into Greninja and just click Choice Banded Shadow Sneak. Choice Banded Shadow Sneak is definitely going to kill this Mew. Versus a Tangrowth? I don't know what we're doing against a Tangrowth. He's just physically defensive in my eyes. Tapu Lele's knocking that thing out with one Psychic. But what is Greninja doing to it? What is Greninja up against here? Gunk Shot is doing the damn work. Waterfall's not doing anything. Shadow Sneak didn't do anything. So we have to go out into Little Pup here. And I can just click Psychic. Right now. Because I'm max special defense. I'm max special attack that kills this Tangrowth. Yeah, because I saw how much damage. Whatever move I had earlier today, like I think Flash Cannon versus that thing did a heck of a lot of damage. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Tapu Lele, Choice Scarf versus Heatran. I don't have Focus Blast. Psychic is only doing at most 32%, and I feel like I still need this thing for the that bitch over there. And I'm Magma Storm, so I can't switch even if I wanted to. How much is a Thunderbolt doing? It's my real question. Versus a defensive Heatran. It's doing less. It's doing much less damage. I mean, I'm just gonna have to stay in and get off as much damage on this guy as I can. Hopefully, just kill him with Waterfall flinches. Flinch? Oh my God! No way! Greninja. Greninja. Did you just flinch that Rotom to death? Greninja. Oh my God. That was the only way we could have possibly won that, because I'm looking at the calcs right now. Thunderbolt wasn't even doing damage. Psychic was, and he's got Magma Storm and Earth Power. Magma Storm would have done a hell of a lot of damage. It's a 2-hit KO after trapping. I was already at like 60%. I was at 56%. I think I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I will give it one more match to try and even that out, because that's weird. I don't know if that one even counts. That was just wild. But now we got this next team to fight up right now. I feel like either the Tapu Fini's gonna lead, the Excadrill, the Landorus, or the Heatran are gonna lead. So it's like more than half his team are probably gonna lead. I mean, I have answers. I feel like I can lead comfortably with Magearna because, well, no. I mean, maybe I could lead more comfortably with my Choice Band of Greninja. Yeah, because no matter who he wants to lead with, I feel like I can take this person. But I don't know if he's going to want to stay in, is the thing. Why would he want to stay in, you know? So if he doesn't want to stay in, I'm just going to click Ice Punch. No, that sounds like a dumb play. If he stays in, I'm going to be shocked, because even if I'm not physical Greninja and I was special Greninja, I would blow you away with the Ice Beam. You don't know if I'm Scarfed or what, so you don't really want to take this risk. So your best possible bet is going out into either Tyranitar, the Tapu Fini, or this Pokemon, Heatran. Into which case I could predict you doing that and just go right away for the Gunk Shot. And almost completely OHKO this Tapu Fini. Let's go! Is it worth going for another one? Because he could just swap out. He's likely to probably swap out into his Heatran? Yes. Or he could just stay in and say, fuck it. Let's put a timer on this guy. Let's put some pressure on him. What's my safest play? Going out into Tyranitar, probably. I can Fire Punch this thing. No, he's definitely got some crazy move to throw him at me, so I'm gonna take it safe. I'm gonna play it safe. Go out into Landorus. We're gonna go right away for the knockoff. He's probably Z move or some kind of Scarf, maybe. I know back in the day I used to run Scarf Kartana a lot, and yeah, that was a mon that usually always worked out for me pretty nicely. But now the real question is what's gonna happen here? What is this guy gonna do? He's gonna go out into his own Landorus so we can knock off whatever item this thing's carrying and see if he's defensive or not. He's looking to be a little bit defensive. The Misty Terrain is still up, so we cannot Toxic, unfortunately, and I don't want to stay in because I don't really have anything to hit this guy with. So I guess I can go out into Dishwasher, and I could just click Psychic. Because, I mean, he's probably going to want to go into his Heatran to resist that Psychic, into which case I can double right back out into my Landorus. Because even if he doesn't swap out and just decides to stay in, then I'll just be going right back out into my Landorus, and my Landorus is the Pokemon that I need in order to be able to get up the Stealth Rocks, or to get away the Stealth Rocks with my Defog. Yeah. That's a decent thought process. Yeah, so Tapu Fini's gonna actually come out, which might be a bit of a problem, because I think I can kill it with an Earthquake. I'm pretty sure I outspeed Tapu Fini, unless he's max speed, max attack Tapu Fini, or some crazy shit like that. Because I don't think he should be able to outspeed me. I've been able to do shit like this before. He's going for Taunt. Wow, he actually outsped, and we went for the Earthquake. We went for the Earthquake thinking we were outspeed. Why do I keep thinking we're going to outspeed certain Pokemon? We literally are running no speed EVs. We're running no speed EV. We are literally base speed. This is... Oh, God. And now we've got this guy. Probably Mega Titar. I can still save my Landorus. I don't know what to do here. I can go out into Totem Pokemon. He's already got that set up. We're gonna do this. I think we can outspeed at 377 and go for a Choice Banded Waterfall. I hope we outspeed. I hope we outspeed still. Okay, he didn't want to take the risk. That's good. This gives us the chance to swap into ours. We gotta go back out in a Landorus. We gotta get up a Defog or something. We gotta get rid of these rocks. These rocks are gonna do damage to my team. Leaf Blade's doing about 30%, so even if he does do it again this turn, it's not gonna be doing any real damage. At least, you know. I feel like his Heatran, or not his Heatran, his Landorus is gonna come out. I will go for the Defog. He's probably going to set up the rocks again, but I'm going to Toxic him. Go ahead and put a timer on this monster right here, because this is a bit of a threat to my team. This is one of the things preventing me from just setting up with my Mega Tyranitar and just clicking Earthquake over and over again. Honestly, he'll have to kill us with that. I was going to say, if he doesn't have anything to kill us, he'll have to kill us with something crazy, you know. This actually gives me the chance to go out into Totem Pokemon here, and I can go for a nice and powerful Ice Punch and immediately kill this Landorus. Good. So Landorus is out of the picture. Tapu Fini is out of the picture, which actually I guess doesn't really matter anymore since I lost my Toxic user, but it really mattered for that one turn. So this Pokemon is going to come back out, which again is a bit of a problem, but I feel like I can... Ooh, this might not have been such a smart play. I was going to say... well, I mean, now I have to commit to this play. Now I have to commit to it. Because... 317... I'm pretty sure I outspeed. But I don't think Tapu Lele kills a Mega Tyranitar. Yeah, it does. It definitely doesn't. So unless he's running, no, like he would have to have like no IVs for that to even be a thing. But I feel like Zapdos can come out comfortably on Excadrill, even though he's going for Iron Head. We're definitely gonna Roost right here, because he's probably going to predict my Heat Wave, go right onto his Heatran, and then we're going to have a whole last battle if we do that. It's just going to be a mess. Exactly. See, Heatran's going to come out. We can try and go for Paralyses to try and get up a Paralysis off. We can go for Discharges to try and get up a Paralysis on this Heatran, which is a monstrous threat. Honestly, his smartest play right now would be just go out into his Mega Tyranitar, but I gotta make sure I'm smart with how I handle my Zapdos, because my Zapdos is actually probably gonna come in a lot more handy in the rest of this battle than I think it will. Inferno Overdrive is gonna come through. Wow, that kind of sucks. Proves he's also faster than us, so wow, we're now actually gonna lose our Zapdos, which fucking blows. But I'm definitely positive now that we can kill this guy just by going for Waterfall. And unless that Kartana is Scarfed, we shouldn't have to worry about it. So yes, he is going to let us kill the Heatran. Critical hit did not matter. So the Kartana is going to come out. And that is a problem because Kartana, while not the fastest of the Ultra Beasts, you throw a Scarf on him and he becomes a monster. I definitely think he's Choice Scarf. Waterfall is not doing 40%, which means Magearna is our switch in. And here we just click Flash Cannon. We just click Flash Cannon because no matter who he wants to switch in. I mean, if we click HP Fire, he's going to go into his Mega T-Tar. If we click Flash Cannon, he's either going to stay in, take a massive amount of damage, we can predict the Mega T-Tar switch, or Excadrill is going to come in. And if Excadrill is going to come in, then we still got a fucking problem. So either he stays in, lets me kill him, and then I can take him out with a Shadow Sneak. It's just Banded Shadow Sneak is doing 20%, doing almost 30%. So all I have to do is at least get one good hit off, live this Smart Strike, and then I should be okay. Okay, so yeah, I lived that, and the Flash Cannon actually kills. I didn't expect the Flash Cannon to kill. But now he can just go out into either Mega Tyranitar or his Pokemon, his Excadrill, and then just revenge kill off my Magearna, because there's no point in saving her now this late in the match. Magearna has done as much of her work as she needed to. I need to be able to go into, because I'm pretty sure Mega Tyranitar. I'm pretty sure my Mega Tyranitar can live. Based on what? Based on what am I looking at? 96 defense. Let's go ahead and just add that. Versus an Excadrill. Just assuming he's OU Choice Scarf, or even worst case scenario, Sandrush Sweeper. Earthquake is doing pretty much it's killing because there's Stealth Rocks on our side of the field, so it's a definite one-hit KO. Likely a one-hit KO. But we actually got a Flash Cannon off. Yeah, I would have just gone for the Fire Punch, buddy. But I still have answers. And I don't want to give up those answers yet. I want to go out into my own Mega Tyranitar and just click. I think I'm just gonna click Earthquake, honestly. Like, I'm not even gonna try and predict or anything like that. Yeah, he's gonna go for his own Dragon Dance, but I just went straight for damage just to kill this thing and get it out of the way. It would have been a risky play because then he would have been able to sweep my team, I think. Well, no, because I still had Choice Scarfed Tapu Lele. So now this guy's going to come in. He's just going to go for the Earthquake. We live it. It doesn't have to be Sand Rush. That could have been easily just, let me see. That could have been just a simple OU Focus Sash Excadrill, in which case the Earthquake is not doing a whole lot of damage. So there we have that. That was actually a pretty decent battle. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Pokemon Showdown live. I'm probably going to have maybe 1 or 2 more lives after this using this team because I really want to get more time invested into using it, since we did have a whole video dedicated to it. But yeah, next Tuesday we're going to come out with another Team Building Tuesday, hopefully with something pretty crazy, almost something as good as this team, because I think this team is pretty nice. Leave a link in the description below, or not a link, but leave a little. That's what I should have done for the Team Building Tuesday. That's all right. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back in time into my video creator, video studio creator, whatever it is, and put the documentation for this team in the description. Anyway, hope you guys had a good one. Enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Peace.